Welcome to the Be a Better Boss podcast, the place where CEOs, business leaders, managers, and entrepreneurs can become a better boss.
Hello and welcome to the Be a Better Boss podcast, the place where we are transforming the world through transforming the workplace. I'm your host, Ian Highfield, and today we are exploring the power of purpose and why it's the ultimate motivation multiplier. Here's the reality. People who feel like their work matters are more engaged and more productive employees. People want to feel like their work matters, but often in the current corporate culture, this cannot be achieved. So many workplaces, this crucial human need is being overlooked. Employees are often stuck chasing short-term goals that creates disconnection from the deeper meaning of their work. And that's a problem, because purpose isn't just a feel-good concept. It's a driver of engagement, it's a driver of resilience, and it's one of the ultimate drivers of performance. Today we'll dive into why purpose is so powerful. We'll look at what the research tells us about its impact, and we'll look at how you, business leaders, can help use it to transform your team. Let's use purpose as one of the main tools to transform the world through transforming the workplace. So, purpose is the key to motivation. Let's start with some groundbreaking research. In the late 1990s, there was a paper produced by a number of psychologists that conducted a study on how people view their work. They found that many people typically categorize their jobs in one of three ways. They look at their job as a job. It's a means to an end, and it's primarily about earning that paycheck. They look at it as a career. Work is a stepping stone to that next level of achievement, that next level of attainment, or that next level of a success. The third way, a calling. For people where their work is a calling, their work is a source of fulfillment. It's tied to meaning and purpose. As always, here's the kicker. Individuals who saw their work as a calling, whether they were doctors, janitors, CEOs, it really doesn't matter. If you see your work as a calling, you reported higher job satisfaction, greater engagement, and even better physical and mental health. This finding can be an absolute game changer for leaders. If you want your team to thrive, if you want your team to be happy, if you want your team to be more productive, helping them see their work as a calling, not just a job or even a career, should be one of your top priorities. One of the favorite papers that I quote a lot, Self-Determination Theory by Deci and Ryan, identifies three essential drivers that can help people see their job as more of a calling. Your work needs to have autonomy. Employees, if they feel they are in control of their work, then this can create a sense of purpose. Mastery, the desire to get better at something, is very, very meaningful. Wanting to master something and the intrinsic reward that comes from that can drive purpose. And finally, purpose itself, the belief in what you do actually matters. Purpose is the glue that holds this together. Without it, autonomy and mastery, they lack direction. Purpose turns daily tasks into meaningful contributions to the business, maybe to society, and maybe even to the world. And this isn't just theoretical. If we look at the world's most successful athletes, a lot of their relentless drive, a lot of their desire to do things that other people are not willing to do, a lot of their obsession with becoming as effective as they possibly can comes not just from a desire to win, but a deeper sense of purpose. Whether it's inspiring the next generation, whether it's honoring a family's legacy, or whether it's fulfilling a personal mission, many great athletes have a large amount of purpose to what they do. If you've not read the book, Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning, I would fully recommend it. I think this book, as much as anything, highlights the power of purpose. If we zoom out from sports psychology for a minute, we can find wisdom in this book that Frankl wrote. Famously, he said, "Those who have a why to live can bear almost any how." So I'll say that again. Those who have a why to live can bear almost any how. So if you are deep-rooted, if you have purpose, you can push through hard times. You'll be more resilient, you'll be more gritty. And Frankl's work is a reminder that purpose isn't just for athletes achieving on the world stage. It isn't just a motivational buzzword. It's a human necessity. People need to feel connected to a greater why, because if they are, they become more resilient, more innovative, and more committed. This applies directly to the workplace, and when employees understand the why behind their work, they'll find more joy in the how. They'll find more joy in the daily process. And this ultimately aligns extremely nicely with what we've talked about in one of the previous episodes, the what, how, why goals. So, how can you as a leader help employees connect their work to a deeper purpose? Let's break it down into actionable steps. One thing you can do is link their roles to a bigger picture. Take some time to explain how each person's work contributes to the company mission. In meetings, rather than go over targets, revenue misses, customer retention, explain what an individual's actions did for the company with regard to the company's mission. Let's stop looking at these short-term targets and let's see how employees engage with the bigger mission. For example, a customer service representative, they're not just answering calls. They're creating memorable experiences that build loyalty and that build trust. Help employees find their calling. During one-to-one meetings, ask them questions like, what motivates you? Why do you come to work each day? What impact do you want to have on your work? What impact do you want to have on this company? What impact do you want to have on others? What impact do you want to have on the world? How can we help you achieve your personal goals through your role here? What are your personal goals and how do you see them aligning with what you do at this company? Help employees see how their work aligns with their values and their passions. This will help them find deeper purpose, and then all those benefits of purpose that a human can gain momentum with will come to fruition, and your workplace will benefit from them. But it comes with helping the human and the individual first, and then the benefits for the business will follow. Celebrate purpose in action. Recognize and reward employees who embody purpose-driven work. Share their stories in team meetings or in company newsletters and use it to inspire others. Highlight the impact that their purpose-driven work is having on customers, teammates, and hopefully the broader community. If you do this, you will create a ripple effect. When employees connect with their purpose, something incredible happens. Engagement skyrockets, resilience improves, teams collaborate more effectively, the culture of a business evolves, and yes, performance and profits will naturally follow. That's why purpose is the multiplier that turns good teams and good companies into great teams and great companies. Traditional corporate strategies often fall short of this. Here's the truth. Because traditional corporate strategies focus on external rewards like pay, promotions, and bonuses, things that provide temporary boosts in happiness but don't provide sustainable long-term motivation, they are falling short on this. Purpose, on the other hand, helping your employee find purpose, taps into something deeper. It's not about chasing a number or a target. It's about creating meaning in the work itself. And when your employees feel that their work matters, they don't just feel expectations to meet targets. They can often engage to a higher level, drive themselves forward with autonomy, mastery, and purpose in mind. And a byproduct of this is that targets then become exceeded. Purpose isn't just a nice to have. It's not a buzzword that we should be throwing around. It's a must have. It's the difference between a disengaged team and a thriving one. As leaders, we have the power to help employees see work as a calling, not just a job, not even just a career. When we do that, we create teams that are not only motivated and engaged, but they're also happier and more fulfilled. So, if you are a leader that wants to transform the world by transforming the workplace, injecting purpose into the culture of your business is a great place to start. To learn more about this, how I've used certain goal setting techniques with athletes to uncover purpose, to learn more about how you can take these lessons that I've learned in the locker room into the boardroom and create a thriving business, check out my website, ianhighfield.com. You can download a free sample of my administrative athlete book there. Also keep an eye out for my newsletter that's going to be coming in the next few months. And remember, when purpose fuels performance, profits will follow. Let's break away from short-term, always striving for more, and let's help employees find long-term purpose in what they do, and long-term growth and evolution of the business will follow. Thank you for listening. I'm Ian Highfield. Until next time, be a better boss.
Thank you for listening to the Be a Better Boss podcast, helping business leaders transform